So I'm Abbi Storm, and I am a PhD student in the Consumer and Design Sciences program. And I'm going to toss a curveball and talk about interior design a little bit. So background, how this kind of got started was for the last couple of semesters, I've worked with the senior interior design portfolio class. And we do everything from resumes and cover letters to actually making their portfolio, and they have to give feedback. And something that I witnessed a lot was a lack of descriptive writing. They kept using the same word to describe what they were seeing, and everybody's work's different, so you shouldn't be using modern to describe all 32 classmates' work, right? So, and coming from a journalism background, that was something that really stuck out at me. So this semester, I started doing an action research project, just small, coming in, and now I'm in a sophomore class, so I really wanted to implement 3 descriptive writing assignments. So I went to my teacher and I was like, hey, I really want to do this, and she was supportive. So we created 2 informal and 1 formal writing assignment to be implemented throughout this semester, along with 10 discussion questions on Canvas for them to fill out through every week that weren't necessarily descriptive, but got them writing, got them thinking creatively, and then they had to give feedback to peers through that same discussion board. So just all over was like, here, a bunch of writing, and they're interior design majors, and they were like, I don't want to do any of this. So it's been interesting. So the first informal project was not really a writing assignment. It came across more bulleted points, but they had to pick one piece of furniture and describe it using descriptive language without saying what it was. They couldn't just say, it's a green couch. They had to say, lush fabric of a jewel tone and that kind of stuff. And then get with the partner and read it out loud and see if that partner could guess what they had described. So that was our first assignment. The second assignment we just did a couple weeks ago, and they had to write a design rationale, which is something they do for every project they do anyway. They just didn't know they were doing it. So they have to use the basic elements and principles of design and say why they space planned a room this way and why the couch is there and why the window is here and that kind of stuff, and write about it in paragraph form. And then the third assignment's coming up next month, and they'll have to do a complete design rationale for an entire house, not just a room. And they're all going to do the same house, so we have some consistency across the board. And then I have also created a interior design descriptive writing specific rubric to use for these that will hopefully be implemented through across the interior design board as they do writing assignments. And so that's where we're at. So we'll see next month, fingers crossed, how they've improved with their writing. And then maybe moving forward, longitudinal study of look at these sophomores when they hit their senior portfolio class and see if their writing skills have actually improved.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah.